The October 1st action is a warning, and also it is an urgent cry to the Tinubu administration to address our demands immediately. Unless these demands are met, more protests will definitely follow the National Day of Survival on October 1st.
As the Fearless in October protest draws nearer, the organizers have called on Nigerians to troop out in their numbers to come out and protest and demand for an end to bad governance. They have also called on the police to give them protection on that day. The police also invited some of their leaders to the police headquarters in Lagos. Also in Lagos, where they held a press conference making fresh demands from the Tinubu-led administration. Credit to Isaac Obasi, who covered the event.
Here in Lagos State, our peaceful protest march will take place as follows. Date: Tuesday, 1st October 2024. That is the date. Take-off point: Ikeja under bridge. We plan to march from Ikeja under bridge on that day, round several roads and streets of Lagos State, in order to sensitize the Nigerian people who are suffering under the incubus of the anti-poor policies of the Tinubu regime. And the time for the action on October 1st is 7:30 a.m. Let me repeat myself. The date of our action is Tuesday, 1st October 2024. The takeoff point is Ikeja under bridge, and the time is 7:30 a.m. By this announcement, we are informing the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, of our planned October action. We are also, by this means, informing the police of its obligation under Section 3, Subsection 4 of the Police Establishment Act 2020, which imposes a duty on the Nigerian police force to provide adequate security for citizens who may wish to participate in public meetings, rallies, and protests. We hereby call on the Nigerian people, progressive organizations, community groups, trade unions, student unions, youth groups, to come out massively on October 1st in peaceful protest and demonstration. The October 1st action is a warning, and also it is an urgent cry to the Tinubu administration to address our demands immediately. Unless these demands are met, more protests will definitely follow the National Day of Survival on October 1st. Here are our cardinal demands. 1. We are saying no to IMF neoliberal policies. We are demanding the reversal in the hike in fuel price and electricity tariff back to pre-May 29, 2023 level. We are demanding that government-owned refineries should be made to work in order to guarantee affordable fuel products. Number 10, genuine electoral reform for independent candidature, diaspora voting, and a truly independent electoral body. Conclusion: one lesson that the past 64 years of Nigeria's existence has proven to us is that there can be no progress when the society is run to enrich a few at the expense of the mass majority. As things are today, the problem of Nigeria is not the absence of resources to make life better for all. Rather, what is happening is that the majority of the Nigerian people are wallowing in poverty, despite the abundance of wealth to make life better for them. At the moment, over 80% of Nigeria's wealth has been stolen by just 1% of the population, thereby subjecting the vast majority of the population to a life of toil and suffering. We need a different way of running our country, one that ensures that the country's wealth goes to meet the needs of all and not the greed of a few. This is our definition of good governance. This is how we end poverty and hunger. This is how we can rescue Nigeria and restore its lost glory. We thank ladies and gentlemen of the media for listening to us at this press conference. And we do hope that we continue to enjoy your support in our long journey to freedom. And Luther continua in Gloria South.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever.
So if our vice president can go to election to say that, why should protesters we hoodwinked into prison in Nigeria. And before we got here, it is through this process of protest. Even the present president became popular because of activism. So, we are demanding, number one, the right to peaceful protest nationwide because of the reasons we have spread out. 10 demands. A responsible government, a democratic government that came to power through the ballot box should have been so committed to respond positively to these demands. They are not outrageous. They're very simple human demands for livelihood. You see, other countries of the world that we go to, the only thing that creates peace in those countries is social welfare infrastructure. They subsidize also every aspect of the life of their people. Why should our own be different?
We individuals, basically, into a consistent state of non-existence. Because when you look at what is happening, you would have thought that this government would at least exhibit some feeling of sympathy with the agonies that apparently appears on the faces of our people. But that's not true. Instead of that, this government is committed, into taking the policies that have, condemned the mass of our people into the state we are in right now. What do I mean by this? Just some days ago, World Bank announced that another fund, another loan is ready, for this government to come and take. And of course, as you know, this government, this is a borrow government, a government that is committed into borrowing. The finance minister came out to say that yes, we are ready. She was literally, jubilating, at the press conference, that they are yet to take another loan. So that's the reality. We have a government that is committed into consistently taking the mass of our people into the state, and that is why resistance becomes very, very important. Which is why we are using this opportunity to call the mass of our people to come out to join, our struggle, because it is not the struggle of members of the ruling class.